Chris Jericho is one of 4 superstars released in the All-Time Greats pack. Along with him, we have Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors, and we also have Jerry the King Lawler featured in this video as well. And they did release R-Truth free of charge, so go ahead and download him. You won't have to pay any money for him. But if you do want to get the All-Time Greats pack, it is 240 Microsoft points, and I believe that is $4 PlayStation Network. So it isn't too pricey. It's nothing that will break your wallet, and it is a good price if you enjoy Chris Jericho. The only reason that I did buy this was for Chris Jericho, and as you can see there, that is one of his signature moves. It is the double underhook backbreaker across the knee. I lost train of thought, but the double underhook backbreaker across the knee. And Chris Jericho is the only grappler in that pack. The rest are brawlers. And as you know, with the grapplers, you can do the weak grapples, and you can chain the grapples together, performing those great chains that everybody likes. But one thing that is unique about Chris Jericho, as we all know, he does the code breaker in this game as a finisher. Now, you would think the Walls of Jericho would be a finisher, but it is actually a signature in this game. So that means that he has the backbreaker and the Walls of Jericho, but the Walls of Jericho is sort of like the Lion Tamer. So it looks like it. You got the knee to the back, and that's what it is. But as I was going to say, what's unique about Chris Jericho is his finisher. It performs similar to the RKO. You can throw him off of anything. As you see here, I get him in the corner and deliver the code breaker, and you can do it from anywhere. When they're jumping in the air, you can do it running, you can do it when you throw them into the ropes. There's all kinds of crazy moves that you can come up with. I'm sure that you guys will have lots of great ideas to do with the code breaker, but it is pretty good, and I am waiting to see somebody do a moonsault into a code breaker, and I have not done that myself. But Chris Jericho, as I said, is a grappler, and if you enjoy playing with grapplers, I would suggest Chris Jericho. Now, some of his strikes are just regular strikes, and he also has an enziguri to the back of the head as one of his main strikes. As well as the enziguri, he also has a unique grapple where he will do a snapmare, then jump off the ropes and deliver a dropkick as shown here. Now, you don't even have to perform any moves. He does a snapmare, then jumps off the rope. So he's sort of a high flyer. We all know that Chris Jericho was a high flyer, but he is more of a grappler in this game, and as he's grown up, he has become more of a grappler. So, my overall thoughts of Chris Jericho: he looks great. He just looks like an amped up version of the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw version, which is always great, and you know that that's how they like to make things work. Now, he looks a little too muscular for himself, but he's not overly steroided out, and I really enjoy finishers that are quick, like the Codebreaker and the RKO, so I think that Chris Jericho is a good purchase. If you don't want to get any of the other guys, I would say get this pack just for Chris Jericho. It is $4, and it'll keep the game going on for a while. Now, some other news I will mention to you guys. There is one more DLC pack coming out in the future, and it is a Southern pack, I believe is what it's called. It has Mark Henry, Big Bossman, and one other guy who I cannot name at the moment, and I'm running out of time here. But if I think of it, I will let you guys know in the description. But there's Chris Jericho. Overall, he looks great. He plays awesome. He's a grappler, and the Codebreaker is just amazing. So have fun with that and make some great videos. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.